Good day, human Latiosites. This is LatiosAzurill, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Omega Ruby Unlock. Here we are on the Battle Mason. Last time, we beat 15 consecutive trainers. This time, we're going to be taking on a few more. So, let's do this. So first of all, let's just change the music so it won't be the same as we had last time. How about music number 4? Now, let's actually battle. So, select the select form battle. We're gonna do level 50 battle. It's level 50 single battle, should I say. I was reading the description. Okay, so we are not gonna be using the battle box, although I think that using the battle box would probably be to our advantage. I am gonna be using our party Pokemon, which, I mean, I'm a little bit nervous about this though because of that, but we still gotta do what we gotta do. So, let's go with... I kind of need to bring Golden Keen, Muddy, and either Metagross or Gallade. I mean, I think we're better off with Gallade, to be honest. Especially because Metagross's physical attack is actually hindered by its nature. I mean, it's good to have priority Bullet Punch, but it's just it's just not going to help us out because of its nature. Gallade should be able to actually help us out, though. We can bring Cole if I take off the Soldew, but at the same time, I mean, I don't know if we're actually going to be needing him on here. The only big problem we have is, of course, we only have one special attacker, but hopefully that won't matter. Here we go. So let's save the game and do this. So here we go. So let's let the consecutive single battles begin. Here we go. So here we go against Worker Jagger, who is leading off with the Magneton. I suddenly wish I was leading off with Muddy, but that's besides the point. I really can't do anything to this thing, can I? There's really nothing I can do. I have to go into Muddy. That thing is free to... You gotta be kidding me. Magnet pull? You've gotta be kidding me. There is no way this is for real. I can't go for a Dazzling Gleam, it's Steel. I can't go for a Flash Cannon, it's Steel Electric. I can't go for a Psychic because it's Steel. I have to go for a Foul Play, even though that won't do very much. Wow! That does absolutely nothing. And Screech is going to destroy our special defense. So, there's a physical defense. I wasn't paying attention. I don't remember. I have to go for a Stab Dazzling Gleam. It's not going to do very much at all, but it's going to do something, and that's all I can hope for now. There's a Thunderbolt. That's going to hurt. That did about half. At least we're outspeeding, so we will be able to hopefully take the thing down. Metal Sound! There goes our special defense. We're gonna get one-shotted by a single, whatever that thing is gonna do, probably Thunderbolt. Either that, or... No, we're gonna take it down with a crit! Okay. Alright, Golden Keen. Nice, alright. Stunfisk! Nothing I can do to that thing for real. I mean, hey, there's stuff I can do, but I'm expecting a ground move here. Although, there might be an electric move coming, although I feel like the ground move's a little more obvious. So there's the Earthquake. Golden Keen wouldn't have lived that. Muddy is gonna take that okay, I guess. So it's Earthquake. That thing, I think it's static, that's why I don't want to get paralyzed. Kinda weird that it looks like it's floating. But whatever, Stunfisk is a weird Pokemon. So next up is gonna be the Primate. Great. Just great. Alright, you know what, let's Earthquake. I don't know what else to do here. It's gonna thrash about, that's gonna hurt. We're gonna take that though. Question is, what do we do if we don't KO it? Probably would have just gone back into Golden Keen, but it doesn't matter, we are gonna KO it. So with that, we defeated the Worker. I'm a little bit nervous about outspeeding opponents here, especially because our Pokemon are, like I said, they're not IV nor EV trained. So, I guess IV bred nor EV trained. So, there's really not much I can really do about this here. Maybe we can buy some items with battle points that we're accumulating. We'll see. But here we go against Beauty Belinda. She's leading off with the Mighty Anna. Are you going to intimidate me? If you are, I don't really care, because I have my special attacker out front. But please attack me. If you're Moxie, I hope you don't KO anything. No, you're going to give us the Intimidate. I really couldn't care less, though. So we're going to land our Dazzling Gleam. You're going to taunt us. You know, it really makes sense to taunt a Klefki, but this is probably the one Klefki in the history of the entire world that is not defensive at all. Well, maybe a little defensive, but it doesn't have any non-offensive moves. Kind of funny. The one Klefki in the history of the world that is an offensive Klefki. No offense. Alright, so we're going to just go into Muddy here, because I do see that Heliolisk. I know a Thunder is coming, so there's really no reason not to make the safe switch out so we can go for a Stab EQ. It is going to go for a Focus Blast here, which is going to hurt. But we're still going to take it. It's not Stab, so, I mean, it can only hurt so much. Also, Focus Blast is a little risky because it always can miss. Alright, so next up my opponent's going to go into Quilladin. No way I'm standing against this thing. Alright, let's go into Golden Keen. I'm not going to keep Muddy out to die to a Needle Arm. Maybe a Seed Bomb, though I'm pretty sure it's going to be like a Needle Arm or something. And it is the... No, Energy Ball. Wow, you're a special Quilladin? That is weird. I'm not gonna lie, that is weird. Now, let's just go for a Dazzling Gleam here. I don't believe it has the fighting typing yet. It doesn't get the fighting typing until it becomes a Chestnut. No, you're gonna Mudshot us. That's gonna be annoying. It's gonna lose us some speed. Okay, let's go for another Dazzling Gleam. Do we still outspeed? Yes, we do outspeed, Quilladin. You're gonna go down. So, adios. Alright, so with that, we have defeated that... Was it a Beauty? I don't remember. Whatever. So with that, we're going to heal up and get 2 more battle points. So, let's move on to battle number 18. Let's do this. I don't really care what secret materials your paintbrush is made out of, man. I really don't care. So, here we go against Artist Slate, who's going to send out his Floette. Wow, I have trouble imagining a better opponent for Golden Keen. I really do have trouble imagining a better opponent. Just go for a Flash Cannon right here. It is Stab, it is super effective, that thing is not living. Oh wow, it does live! Oh yeah, I forgot that the Flabébé line, the Florges, has a lot of special defense. It's like a special wall. Alright, whatever. You're gonna have some special attack thanks to your, was it Pitaya Berry, whatever, I don't really care. I wasn't paying attention to what kind of berry you had. I really don't care what kind it is, but either way you get... Oh, God, you gotta be kidding me. Another Magnet Pull? No, this one doesn't have Magnet Pull. Then I tried switching out. So please, please go for a Thunderbolt on me. Please, I beg of you. No, you're gonna Screech us. Okay? 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 You can lower our defense. That's okay, but you're gonna be sturdy then, I guess? If you're sturdy, I really don't care about your berry too much. Wow, you're not sturdy, and your berry did not help you. This is Stab and Quad effective, so, I mean... Hey, what are you gonna do? Alright, Swalot. I bet you want to Toxic me, don't you? Don't you want to Toxic me? I think you do. I'm not gonna give you the satisfaction to stall me out, but there we go. Seriously, I really don't like how Swalots always do that. They Toxic stall. But with that, we're gonna take it down, and that'll be a victory for us. So we're going to get 2 more battle points. So let's move on to opponent number 19. Let's do this. And before we do the next battle, though, assuming we win, I do want to actually check something. So here we go. Here we go against Artist Olive, who's leading off with the Sawsbuck. This is going to be a little bit difficult, I'm thinking. Alright. I can't go into Muddy because Muddy does not want to take a Horn Leech to the face. Jump Kick is a possibility here. Though I want to predict the Jump Kick and switch into Gallade. I don't think I want to do that. I mean, I can, but I'm just going to go for a Dazzling Gleam. There's the Jump Kick. Unfortunately, it's not going to miss. Although, we're going to take that okay, I guess. It's a matter of how much is Dazzling... Oh, Dazzling Gleam does over half, so we can go for another Dazzling Gleam then. There's another jump kick. Was that a high jump kick? I wasn't paying attention. Either way you landed it, that hurt. Now we're going to take down your Sawsbuck. So Sawsbuck is going to go down. Next up is going to be a Frogadier. Alright, I'm just going to go into Muddy. I'm not going to mess with this thing. I don't know what it's going to do, but I feel like it's going to be some... It's going to dig... Oh, you have a power herb, don't you? Alright, fine. I don't think the thing was protein. You know, let's just Earthquake, just in case that thing's going to dig again. No, it's going to Power Punch. That thing wants attack, doesn't it? Not going to go for a dig, I don't think, against Swampert, especially something with Earthquake. Can't really dig when something has Earthquake or Magnitude. Otherwise, just in case they land Earthquake or Magnitude, you're in trouble. Well, if they go for that. So we're going to go for an Earthquake and the Magneton. This thing is also going to have a berry for this. Like, that makes a difference. The only thing that would have kept this thing alive is not a Shuckaberry, but a Sash or a Sturdy. So with that, we are going to defeat Olive the Artist. And we're going to get healed up and get 2 more battle points, which is always appreciated. So next up is battle number 20, a battle against the Battle Chatelaine. Now, are we ready? No. Yeah, I'm going to put a challenge on hold. I want to see if we can buy some items or something like that. I want to see if we can buy an item or something from here. Because, honestly, I'm a little nervous. We only have 28 battle points. So we're not going to get anything really good. We can get... Is there anything on this side that we could make use of? Well, these are expensive and they're not for in battle. Well... That's a good question. What should we do? Well, you know what we could do? Alright, let's do this. Let's save and do this. We're gonna go into Pokemon Link, because I do have a little something there that might be useful. It just could be useful. So, let's do this. Alright. So we do want to retrieve data here. So with that, we retrieve some data that has successfully been retrieved from Pokemon Bank. We get a Meganium, a Typhlosion, a Feraligatr, and that box right there. Any Pokemon have been transferred to our boxes. Because there is an event that is going on with Pokemon Bank, where if you have Pokemon Bank right now, you can get Meganium, Typhlosion, and Feraligatr, all with their hidden abilities. And we just received 546 battle points. That might help us out a little bit here. So, 546 battle points, I think, might help us out a bit. First of all, let's take a look at our new Pokemon. I'll put them here, I guess. And I'll put you here. You, I guess I'll just put up here. Alright. So, we have a Lonely Meganium with Leaf Guard, a mild Typhlosion with Flash Fire, and a hasty Feraligatr with Sheer Force. Sheer Force Feraligatr can actually put in work. Never used them before because, well, it just came out recently. I mean, now I have one at least, so hey, you never really do know for sure. So, with that, we have some battle points. I think now we can try to use some creative ways to spend them. think. Why am I leaving here? It doesn't make any sense. I really want to go back in. Alright, let's try to strategize here. Because I have taken on the Battle Mason once or twice in the past. So, although they're technically random opponents, the leaders are not so random. So, now we have the means to get some items. Let's actually try to take advantage of that. So we do have... I know we do have that assault vest that we did get from that Volcanion, which was kind of odd, but I'm not going to use that assault vest because we didn't get it by means of this game. Stuff from Pokemon Bank I consider... If it's from Pokemon Link, then that's a legal means, I suppose, because it's event stuff. Because you're allowed to use Pokemon or items from events, just not from, I don't know, hacked stuff, I guess. I'm going to go out on a limb and assure you that most likely that Hoop and Volcanion are both hacked. I'm fairly certain. The means of them being hacked, I'm not sure. I don't know what Tristan did. But that's besides the point. Let's pick some items here. I think I might want a Scarf. So let's buy a Choice Scarf. Since we do have the means for that. And let's get a... I don't know. Get a... Do I want to sash something? So we have a Scarf. I could try... What if I got a Specs? I'm gonna try that then. Let's do Scarf and Specs. Alright. So let's give Golden Keen Specs. Don't need that amulet coin on us right now. And we'll give the Scarf. No, I don't want to give the Choice Scarf to you. I want to give... Buddy, how would you do with a Scarf? Would you still be able to outspeed anything? I mean, I could actually go Mega Swampert, I guess, against my opponent. I think we're better off with Mega Gallade, though, because I don't know if Gallade's going to do as much. So let's try to give Scarf to Muddy and see how much that does. I mean, I could choice Band, but I'm a little bit nervous there. I want to have one Mega Evolution, and there's really no reason to Scarf Klefki, I don't think. So let's do this. Let's take on the leader of the single battles for real. So... Alright, we're gonna pick from our party. Who do we want to lead off with? I think I want to lead off. I think the... What does she lead off with? I think a Grumpig or something? So let's go Golden Keen, Muddy, Gallade. Really doesn't matter what order Muddy and Gallade are in. But those are the three Pokemon we're using. Let's just hope for the best. Let's go. So, let's save the game, and next up is, of course, the battle. So, alright. Let the consecutive single battle challenge begin. Here we go. Here she comes, Battle Shadowing Nita. Here we go. Hello, how are ya? In good form? I'm Nita. Welcome to me Battle Mason, pet. I've not been to Hoenn in ages. Sure, I may be the youngest of us four Battle Shadowing sisters, but I'm still a class trainer. I've been an owner of this Battle Mason this long time. Honestly, I am not telling fibs. I'd be in charge of the single battle myself. Would you do me a favor? A bit of a match? You will? Grand. Then let's begin at once. So here we go! Against the single battle leader of the Battle Mason, Battle Shadowing Nita. Nita is going to be leading off with the Grumpig, as I kind of expected. So, We are leading off with Golden Keen. We do have the specs. Hopefully that'll help us out. Let's do this. We're gonna have to go for the Flash Cannon because Foul Play won't do anything here. It's gonna Shadow Ball us. I did kind of see that coming, I suppose. Let's see how much this does. We do have the specs, so that actually does some damage. So we're gonna have to go for another Flash Cannon here. Shadow Ball is gonna land, but that's okay, because we're gonna be able to land another Flash Cannon, and that will take down the Grumpig. Items do make the difference. Alright. Next up is Wigglytuff. Can we outspeed a Wigglytuff? It's gonna frig, so now it knows we have the specs. Really doesn't matter. Let's go for a Flash Cannon. Golden Keen, let's see how much you can do here. Specs, it's super effective, it's stab, and one shot! Goodbye, Wigglytuff. Alright, next up is going to be a Purugly. Alright. Let's go for a Flash Cannon. We're gonna avoid the Hypnosis. That is awesome. Alright. Oh my god, a critical hit! Are you seeing this? We just swept! That was great fun! Into a jammy one! We just swept her with a Klefki! But then I know what you're all about. I do. You weren't really trying then. Is it not yourself who is, Hoenn Champion? Should we meet again? I'll be giving it me all. If you want to battle against me serious, you wouldn't be going astray to train up a bit. Oh my goodness. Thanks, Emil. You come back again sometime. Oh my god, we didn't even need the scarf. Oh my god, that's a Klefki sweep. Oh my god, those specs are amazing. Oh my god. Congratulations, I present you with these battle points for your victory against the battle channeling. So we received 20 battle points, although at this point it's not like we need them. So, sure, I'll save it. I gotta save that. Seriously, a Klefki sweep! How often do you see that happen on like a battle facility person? Oh my god. Oh my god. Now you can take on the consecutive Super Single Battle Challenge, young Master LatiosAzurill. Thank you for participating. The challenge for single battles has ended. Next, please challenge Super Single Battles. We hope to see you again. Oh, right. So, perhaps we'll do we're not going to do Super Single Battles, I don't think, too much. I mean, we have to do 50 of those, I think, before we can battle the leader, which maybe at some point we'll take care of. But I think I've had just about enough of the Battle Mason for now. There are 3 other leaders, depending on the case in which you're doing it, because if you want to do double, single, triple, or rotation battles, it's all possible, and they all have a different leader. I still can't believe that we managed to take care of her with a Klefki only. That was insane. But now we do have a bunch of battle points which we can use on this kind of stuff, which is all nice, all well and good, I suppose. It's always nice to be able to buy stuff, I guess. So, also Muddy has this moveset. I don't use Hammer Arm that often, I don't feel like, but we have it, I guess, for coverage. Now, at some point in the future, I do want to actually go teach Muddy Ice Punch. So, we do have those battle points, so, I mean, why not? I mean, I'm not probably going to do it. No, you're not the right person, I don't think. I mean, these are some of the move tutor moves you can teach your Pokemon here. But I don't think I'm going to do that right now. At some point, I do want to do that, I think, because Ice Punch is a pretty good move for Swampert. I don't know if now is the best time for it, but it's an option. It's more accurate than a lot of the other moves we have. Same base power as Rock Slide, except it's, well, ice instead of rock, which won't be as helpful with I guess, with fire Pokemon, but we do have Earthquake. Stuff like Volcarona and Talonflame, I guess Rock Slide's a lot better for because it's quad effective rather than just neutral or immune. But, I mean, Hammer Arm is an option to get rid of at the same time. For now, I'm going to hold off on the Ice Punch. It costs only, what is it? 8 battle points to learn Ice Punch, so we might just do this later, I think. Also, we have the TM for Rock Slide, so I can always reteach it later if I decide to ever just get rid of it. But Rock Slide's a pretty good move to have, it's just that it's not that accurate to begin with. But neither is Hammer Arm for that matter, so... And as long as we have Gallade, it's not like we really need the Hammer Arm particularly. But whatever. I just can't believe that we managed to just destroy the Battle Chatelaine with a single Klefki. You know what? I'm gonna let Golden Keen hold on to those specs because actually at its current level, Golden Keen, I don't think Golden Keen particularly needs the specs though. And the Battle Mason, I suppose he kind of does, but outside, I mean, level 80, he's our our highest level Pokemon. I'm just gonna give him back the Amulet Coin. Because for now, I think we're better off with the money than the specs, but at least we do have those specs, so it's kind of a good thing to have. In theory. So. You know what, let's head to... where should we go? But I just can't believe Muddy and Gallade didn't even have to enter that battle. It was just a total sweep. I mean, I guess a lot of it was predicated on the Perugly missing that Hypnosis. And missing that Hypnosis did definitely make a difference. Although I've had trouble with this with Nita before in the past. Like, I think that was just a simple Hypnosis Dream Eater set. Which is annoying, but I probably could have just got a free switch in, and then since the Muddy does have the Scarf, we might have been able to actually outspeed. And if we couldn't, then I could probably go into Gallade to land a close combat, which probably would have just taken it down. So I guess things went okay. Welcome to the Weather Institute. We observe the weather in the Hoenn region with Pokemon. Please take this in commemoration of your visit. So now we received the Damp Rock. Now, for those of you who know a fair amount about me in this and how I battle, I run a lot of water teams, and a lot of them are predicated upon Slipswim and Politoed holding a Damp Rock. Damp Rock is a fairly decent item. Also, oh look, it's a secret base right here. Let's take someone's flag. We only have 14 so far. We got a berry tree though. Alright, you know what? At some point, I'm gonna try to actually go get a bunch of flags, because there is a reason for that. Also, I think we're going to try building a secret base, and I mean a permanent one, not the temporary one we have right this second. Right this second we have the standard tutorial one, if you will. At some point I do want to try to get a better secret base and spend some time trying to build that up. I know this probably seems like the series that never ends, but I didn't start this series with the hope that it would end anytime soon. Okay, we're gonna do a wild Pokemon, and let's see what that is. It is a Linoon. Okay. Fair enough. Let's just not deal with this thing. But seriously, I think Gallade has really been misused. I think we could have been using Mega Gallade, well, since the Delta episode, a lot. Obviously, we couldn't use Mega Gallade before the Delta episode because you couldn't get the Gallade from Professor Cosmo before then. But Professor Cosmo has helped us out since then, and Mega Gallade has really just made our lives easier. Let's take someone else's flag. Alright, so we have 15 flags, and do you want to give us an item? We got a breakable door. Okay, fair enough. Okay. Oh, right. Well, you know what? Let's head to... I don't know. Let's just pick a place and go there. There's a lot of places we can go. I still can't believe we were able to sweep with Klefki. And if you're going to accuse me of cheating by buying items with battle points that I got from Pokemon Bank, they're from Pokemon Bank, for heaven's sake. It's not like I hacked them in or something. Alright. That said, let's go to... I don't know where to go. Let's go to Lava Ridge, because, I don't know. Just picking a random place. So... That has been the Battle Maison. Maybe we'll actually do super single battles, perhaps, at some point in the future. Who knows? This is where we obtain those eggs. So you know what? Maybe we should try to hatch those eggs at some point. Also, we're gonna go looking for some Mega Stones, I'm thinking. I'm feeling a Mega Stone search. A Mega Search, if you will. Coming up next time, possibly. We'll see what happens. That said, thank you for watching. As always, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.